Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading House Bill number 9710 and direct the Secretary General to read the title of the measure and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
Secretary General, please proceed.
House Bill number 9710, an act revoking the legislative franchise granted to Suarasug Media Corporation, operating under the business name Sunshine Media Network International, repealing for the purpose Republic Act number 11422, entitled an act renewing for another 25 years the franchise granted to Suarasug Media Corporation under Republic Act number 8122, entitled an act granting the Suarasug Media Corporation of the Philippines a franchise to construct, install, operate and maintain for commercial purposes radio and television broadcasting stations in the Philippines and for other purposes. Roll call of members in consideration on third reading of House Bill number 9710. Abalos, Abante, Abunda, Acharon, Asidre, Acop, Adyong, Advincula, Agarao, Alba, Albano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Jose, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Ang, Angara, Aquino, Aquino Magsaysay, Arbison, Arenas, Arrogancia, Asistio, Ataide, Aumentado, Balindong, Barba, Barbers, Baronda, Barzaga, Bascug, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Benitez, Bernos, Billones, Biron, Bolilia, Bondok, Bongalon, Bordado, Bosita, Briones, Brosas, Buhain.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Bordado, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My vote is yes. Please allow me to explain my vote later. Thank you.
After the vote. Thank you. Secretary General, please continue.
Bulupegtang, Bustos, Cabredo, Cagas, Kahayon Uy, Calderon, Calixto, Campos.
Mr. Speaker.
Congresswoman Brosas, please proceed.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, my vote is yes, and I would like to explain my vote later.
Thank you, Representative Brosas. Secretary General, proceed, please.
Campos, Cawagdan, Cardema, Cari, Castro France.
Mr. Speaker,
Representative Castro, please proceed.
my vote to House Bill 9710 is yes, and I will explain my vote later.
Duly noted. Secretary General, please proceed.
Castro Jane, Celeste, Chan, Chato, Chua, Shungalao, Co Angelica Natasha, Co Elizalde, Co Pilar, Co Juanco Jaime Eduardo Mark, Co Juanco Mark, Colada, Coliantes, Corvera, Cruz Ambrosio, Cruz Ricardo, Cua, Quaresma, Dagook, Dalipe, Dalog, Dayanghirang, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, De Los Santos, Dimaporo Muhammad Khalid, Dimaporo City Amina, Dionisio, Domingo, Duavit, Duhali, Duterte, D. Faustino Ino, D. Faustino Michael Carlos, D. Ian Paul, Ecleo, Emano, Enverga, Escudero, Espares, Espina, Estrella, Yudela, Fariñas, Fernandez, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Juliet Marie, Flores, Fortes, Frasco, Fresnedi, Fuentebella, Galeos, Garcia Albert, Garcia Dante, Garcia Jose Arturo, Garcia Maria Angela, Garcia Pablo John, Garcia Vincent, Guardiola, Garin, Gasataya, Gato, Go Ed Christopher, Go Mark, Goles, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Neptali, Gonzales Sandro, Goriseta, Gico, Ginto, Gulias, Gutierrez, Jaresco, Hataman, Hernandez, Herrera, Horibata, Javier, Co Olga, Co Ricardo, Co Wilton, Konghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lacson Noel, Lagman, Lagon Daphne, Lagon Sunny, Lara, Lazatin, Lee, Legarda, Libanan, Limcaychong, Loyola, Luistro, Lumayag, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Magsino, Malapitan, Mangawang, Maniquis, Manuel,
Mr. Speaker,
Representative Manuel, please.
my vote for the bill is yes, and I would like to explain my vote.
Thank you, Representative Manuel. Secretary General, please.
Marañon, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariano Hernandez, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Matugas, Mendoza, Mercado, Mercado Revilla, Miguel, Momo, Morden, Nava, Nisay, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Nograles Margarita, Nolasco, Waminal, Olaso, Olivares, Ongchuan, Ordanes, Ortega, Uano Dizon, Padiernos, Paduano, Paglas, Palma, Panaligan, Pancho, Panotes, Pascual, Peña, Pimentel, Plaza, Pleito, Primicia Sagabas, Pumaren, Puno, Kimbo, Rama, Rehencia, Remulla, Revilla Bryan, Revilla Ramon Jolo, Reyes, Rilio, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez Eulogio, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romero, Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sakaluran, Salceda, Sali, Salimbangon, Salo, Santos, Saulug, Silverio, Singson Richel, Singson Ronald, Singson Mihan, Solon, Suwan, Swansing Horacio, Swansing Micaela Angela, Suarez, Talyado, Tamayo, Tambunting, Tan Joseph, Tan Keith Micah, Tan Reynolds Michael, Tan Samir, Tan Stephen James, Tan Tambut, Tanchay, Tanuatco, Tariela, Teodoro, Teves, Tiangco, Tieng, Tolentino, Tulfo Erwin, Tulfo Jocelyn, Tulfo Ralph Wendell, Tupas, Tutor, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Uy, Valeriano, Valmayor, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velasco, Veloso Tuazon, Vergara, Versosa, Villa, Villafuerte Luis Raymond, Villafuerte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Biolago, Yamsuan, Yap Christiantel, Yap Christopherson, Yap Edvic, Yap Eric, U Divina Grace, U Jazel Victoria, Yulo, Zamora Amparo Maria, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Isabel Maria, Zubiri. Second call of members in consideration on third reading of House Bill 9710. Advincola, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amatong, Bautista Lim, Fariñas, Garcia Vincent, Gonzaga, Marcoleta, Romero, Romulo, Ungab, Valmayor, Velasco, Villanueva, Villar.
With 284 members voting in favor, 4 against, and 4 abstentions, House Bill number 9710 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Bordado for him to explain his vote.
Honorable Bordado, please proceed, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have the highest regard for the freedom of the press and the freedom of expression. But, Mr. Speaker, freedom requires responsibility. That was why, Mr. Speaker, I defended ABS-CBN to the hilt during the 18th Congress. When you trifle or do away with this responsibility, however, then we transform freedom into systematic oppression and repression. Mr. Speaker, as Sigmund Freud attested, and I quote, most people do not really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility, unquote. Mr. Speaker, I therefore vote yes. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Honorable Bordado. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Arlene Brosas.
Honorable
you,
Arlene
Mr.
Brosas, please proceed, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. This representation votes yes to House Bill 9710, an act revoking the legislative franchise of the Kibuloy-owned Sunshine Media Network International or SMNI. Mahalagang panukalang ito para matigil ang SMNI na isa sa mga makinarya ni Kibuloy at Duterte sa pagpapakalat ng disinformasyon at red tagging laban sa mga progresibong individual. SMNI violated Section 4 of its franchise grant on its responsibility to the public for its failure to deliver truthful and balanced reporting to its audience. It also violated Section 7 on self-regulation about the numerous allegations, indictments, and findings surrounding its involvement in red tagging and fake news peddling. Ni isang beses hindi sumipot si Kibuloy sa kahit anong hearing sa komite. Ni isang beses hindi niya hinarap ang mga mabibigat na issue sa kanyang ipinupukol sa kanyang kumpanya. Noong nakaraan, sinabi ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ Legal Counsel na si Dina Tolentino Fuentes na si former President Rodrigo Duterte ay itinalaga nila bilang administrator ng KOJC Properties. Pero maging ang dating Pangulo, hindi nagpaliwanag o humarap sa komite. Todo man red tag sa mga aktivista pero hindi makaharap sa taong bayan. This serves as evidence of their unwillingness to take responsibility for the widespread dissemination of fake news and disinformation by SMNI. While freedom of the press is a fundamental right that should be protected, it does not extend to the spread of misinformation and lies. SMNI does not have the right to claim that the revocation of their franchise is an issue of press freedom when they are actively spreading misinformation. Press freedom comes with responsibilities, including adhering to journalistic ethics and standards of accuracy. When media outlets fail to uphold these principles and engage in the dissemination of false information, they undermine the public's trust and contribute to the erosion of democratic discourse. Therefore, the revocation of SMNI's franchise is not an infringement on press freedom, but rather a necessary measure to address the dissemination of false information. Pero isang bahagi lang lamang ito sa napakaraming krimen ni Kibuloy sa taong bayan. Ang hamon sa atin dito sa Kongreso, imbestigahan ang mga kaso ng sexual abuse and child sex trafficking laban kay Kibuloy. Ang ganitong si Kibuloy must be held accountable for the various crimes he has committed against women and children. With that, Mr. Speaker, this representation casts a yes vote to the revocation of the legislative franchise of SMNI.
Maraming salamat, Honorable Brosas. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Franz Castro for her explanation.
Honorable Castro, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Bumoboto ang ACT Teachers Party List ng yes sa House Bill 9710 or an act revoking the legislative franchise granted to Suara Sug Media Corporation operating under the business name Sunshine Media Network International, repealing for the purpose Republic Act number 11422. Ang SMNI hindi maihahanay sa media at hindi maihilantulad sa mga tunay na mga media. Sa katunayan, ang SMNI ay kinasangkapan ng nakaraang Duterte administration para mang-red tag at magkalat ng mga fake news. Ginamit itong plataforma ng NTF-ELCAC upang magpakalat ng kasinungalingan at magparatang na komunista ang kung sino-sinong walang basihan. Pangunahing biktima ni dating Pangulong Duterte, ng NTF-ELCAC at ng SMNI ay ang mamamayang nating nagpapahayag ng hinaing sa gobyerno at mga aktivista na naghahangad ng tunay, makatao at makapilipinong pagbabago. Malayong-malayo sa mga tunay na media na bine-verify muna ang kanilang mga impormasyon at sources bago nila ilathala. Hindi man minamandato ng batas, ang mga tunay na media ay sumusunod sa Broadcast Code of 2007 na inilabas ng KBP o ng Kabisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas. Dagdag pa rito, ang iba pang mga issue at usapin tulad ng pagbabaliwala ni Pastor Kibuloy, ang mga patawag ng Kongreso kung kaya't naglabas ng subpina ang House of Representatives at ang Senate. Pangalawa, ang pagiging nasa most wanted list ng US FBI ang founder ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ na si Kibuloy dahil sa mga kaso niyang human trafficking, rape, sexual abuse, and violence of women and children. Hindi dapat ihanay ang SMNI sa iba pang mga media tulad ng ABS-CBN, GMA, TV5, Bulatlat, Altermedia at iba pa. Para ba itong isang insulto sa marangal na propesyon ng tunay na media at media practitioners? Sa mga dahilang ito, bumoboto ang kinatawang ito ng yes sa House Bill 9710. Maraming salamat, Ginoong Speaker.
Maraming salamat, Honorable Castro. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Raul Manuel for his explanation.
Honorable Manuel, please proceed.
Salamat, Mr. Speaker. Yes, ang boto ng kabataan sa House Bill 9710 na naglalayong ipatigil ng tuluyan ang pag-allocate ng airwaves sa SMNI. Matapos ang maraming hearing sa Antas Komite at ang 30-day suspension ng SMNI, hindi nagpakita ng pagbabago ang istasyon na ito. Pinaninindigan nito ang fake news, disinformation at red tagging na ginagawa ng mga anchor at talent nito. Kaya walang duda na plataforma ang SMNI para sa panlilinlang at pagpapakalat ng mga kasinungalingan sa ating mga kababayan. Hindi rin dapat magkubli sa konsepto ng press freedom ang SMNI. Inabuso nito ang prangkisang iginawad sa kanila noon at sa katunayan, kalaban ng press freedom ang SMNI dahil sila mismo ay nanred tag at nagpakalat ng mga kasinungalingan laban sa mga alagad ng media na nasa mainstream man, sa alternative media o maging sa campus press. Dagdag pa, hindi dapat payagan ang pambabaluktot ng SMNI sa press freedom. Hindi kailanman saklaw ng press freedom ang fake news at ang red tagging. Sa ating mga kababayan na subscriber ng SMNI, hindi po tayo magkakalaban dito. Pare-pareho tayo naghahangad ng katotohanan, kapayapaan at kaunlaran sa bansa. Ngunit hindi iyan mangyayari hanggat may mga taong nagpoposturang alagad ng media o alagad ng Diyos, pero sa totoo ay mga alagad ng salapi at ginagamit pa ang Diyos para sindihan ang mga mapanghating naratibo at para pag-awayin ang mga Pilipino laban sa Pilipino tungo sa pagkamit nila ng pansariling interes. Sa mga ordinaryong kababayan naman natin na umaasa sa SMNI para sa kanilang kabuhayan, ang gusto nating tiyakin, magiging responsibilidad ng mga ahensya ng gobyerno ang maayos na transition para sa mga empleyado ng SMNI at titiyakin din na mabigyan sila ng sapat na media training para di na sila muli maging mga ahente ng mga nakatataas na opisyal ng SMNI na fake news peddler at red tagger. Mr. Speaker, hindi natatapos sa panukalang ito ang mga dapat nating gawin. Actually, This bill also serves as a test on the consistency of the Marcos Jr. administration in its standards and efforts against fake news and red tagging. Coordinated fake news postings are still rampant in the online world, targeting vulnerable demographics in the population to spread false versions of history and deodorize the performance of the current administration. The Filipino people and the international community must also be aware that National Task Force LCAC, chaired by the Chief Executive Marcos Jr. himself, is still conducting red tagging seminars in universities, schools, and LGU gatherings to disseminate the hateful rhetoric popularized by former President Rodrigo Duterte. NTF-LCAC has not stopped going house to house to gather information and intimidate advocates and organizations. This puts aside the recommendation of already 2 UN Special Rapporteurs to defund this government body that perpetuates red tagging and partners with SMNI to pollute people's minds with fake news. Dahil po dyan, Mr. Speaker, again, yes ang ating boto.
Thank you.